3, 2, 1.
Here in my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini here. It's fun to drive up here in the Hollywood Hills. But you know what I like a lot more than materialistic things? Knowledge. In fact, I'm a lot more proud of these 7 new bookshelves. The real reason I keep this Lamborghini here.
Here he is, the exotic car fake jet king of YouTube. Fake guru. Fake tarmac shot. Fake jet. Fake supercars.
Because it wasn't that long ago that I was in a little town across the country sleeping on a couch in a mobile home.
Hey, this is Dennis. I wanted to go over some of the bad advice or really bad advice I see on YouTube. Now don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Coming from the sales gurus, and then I want to show you good advice on YouTube and the positive channels you can substitute with. Also, this is off topic of what my channel is focused on, but I thought it was necessary. First of all, I want to mention the ads, the skip ads, and it has a supercar, Lambo, Ferrari, or any expensive car, and also a private jet, a tarmac. Safe to say, it is not worth watching. Clickbait. They are selling worthless programs that are designed to take your money or just to get you to watch so they can get another view on their channel. Now, we all know YouTube pays per 1,000 views, so you watch, they make money. Now, I want to mention Social Blade. Social Blade has a lot of good information. All you have to do to research a channel is come up here and put in the name. Enter. It's going to bring up their channel. It's going to show how many subscribers they have. It's going to show how many uploads they have and views they have. YouTube pays per 1,000 views. So for instance, here's Grant Cardone. Social Blade is a great resource to be able to do research on channels. Okay, first bad advice I want to show you is Cardone. Let's watch a little bit.
Numerous books on sales, actually written 8 books, 13 best-selling business programs.
First thing I want to mention about this video is the cash flow hat. I noticed the hat right away. That would be my first indication that this is a hype guru video. Then I noticed that Cardone gives some of the worst advice about sales that I've ever heard. Let's go ahead and watch.
I recently did an interview about in Los Angeles, and this guy kept asking me sales questions about what would you do if you were at the door? What if they said this? What if they said that?
Now, what he's talking about, he did an interview with Wolf of Wall Street, Jordan Belfort, on his YouTube channel.
I got to learn the exact thing to say. I have to know how to say it, how to pace it, the tone of it. I was wrong.
This would be some of the worst sales advice I've ever seen given. The worst. I believe completely opposite of what he says. There is a trick. There are good things to say. Words do matter. Saying the right things matter. The worst advice ever. Now here, this is the actual podcast. Grant Cardone versus Jordan Belfort. Sales training. I'm going to go ahead and play it.
You just wait. You sit and wait,
Right.
do nothing. Then you go over there and you pull up 60 fish. Every line had 60 fish.
What he's talking about here is selling fish.
Snapper about this big. So I tell the guys, I'm like, hey guys, can I have your fish? I mean, we can't eat it all. So we put it on ice. I stopped door to door. This is how I started my career. Door to door, I was selling fish.
To homes, to restaurants.
To businesses.
Got it. Okay, to
State Farm agents. Hey guys, I got some fish.
right.
It's fresh as right here.
Jordan starts asking him a couple questions. Watch real close the questions that he's asking and Cardone's response.
Plan, or I didn't know
Right.
what I was doing, so the fish was going bad.
Got it.
And I'm like, I have to.
Right.
Otherwise, it's going to go
So
bad.
what was your rap? What was your pitch back then?
Hey guys, I got fish. I got fish. That was my. I got fish. I just caught him. You want him?
Now, I went ahead and bleeped out bad language.
So if someone's not interested there, right? I mean, there's all these false gurus and people, the experts of the hour, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So
It's so good, dude. If you watch it, you will use it again. Yeah.
but what if they don't want it? What's the fine line?
Oh, you
where-
saw the unreasonable. You're like the follow up.
Now, that's the question there. He just asked him, what if they don't want it?
No. I mean, like, okay, so you have two types of people. You have buyers and non-buyers, right? Like, what do you mean?
No, I don't believe that. I think they're all buyers.
You think everyone's a buyer?
Every person, every human being you meet is going to buy something.
Whether
They might not buy my fish, but then they're going to buy insurance, or they're going to buy groceries, or they're all buyers.
But what you're selling fish though?
In that case, I was selling fish, but that does not make them a non-buyer.
Of
Belford's taking him to school. Cardone doesn't make any sense.
fish though. If they
That
don't-
day, that moment.
Right,
that
no, if they
second.
don't. If they don't. My point is technically.
Every buyer's a buyer.
Question, okay?
Yeah,
So if
yeah.
you're a salesman, a young salesman out in the field, let's say you're selling insurance,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And let's say you knock on someone's door and say, I'm not interested in insurance.
I understand.
Would you keep pushing and pushing and pushing?
No, I totally understand. But I don't believe that they're not interested is an interest level.
Okay.
Not interested is better than before you hit that door and they said they weren't interested. Not interest. No interest is a level of interest.
Okay.
Like if I have no coffee in my house, I'm talking about coffee.
Okay.
Zero, none
That absolutely does not make sense. I don't understand at all.
is a quantity.
You know, what's the sweet spot? How do you know when it's
There-
better
there
to
is-
not waste your
There is no
time?
sweet spot,
Okay.
right? Like because even if they hit the sweet spot, it's about volume. I mean, there's no success without volume.
That does not make sense at all. I completely disagree with that.
And so there's no trick in this game. Like if a person wants to be really successful in sales, real estate,
What about time management issue? What's the time management in terms of
look,
new doors
the
versus
goal-
old
the goal-
doors?
I don't know. I
To know when to not to follow.
I think the young salesperson should be taught, hey, look, there's no trick, dude. There's no fucking sweet spot of this game. The sweet spot, if there is a sweet spot, it is about creating tremendous volumes of activity, having lots of people to talk to.
Horrible advice. I do not agree with that at all. You can see it on Belford's face.
So hitting lots and lots of doors.
Or taking lots of phone calls.
So I guess what I'm trying to say is like for someone starting out, right? Like because so many people get into sales, and the thing I see them doing, a lot of people is they waste their time talking to they try to go
I don't-
so
I-
deep
I
into a
disagree with that.
non-buyer. You disagree,
I think people need to learn how to talk to people.
right?
Keep talking to them, no matter.
Great point. How to not talk to a non-buyer.
Who wants to speak to everybody. Like he's going to speak to someone who's, let's say, have no money, they have no job, and they want to sell a $10,000 product, and they waste 45 minutes in that call. Would that be smart or not smart?
He shouldn't have started that call with one product. Why?
Because he works at a company that has one product.
That's stupid. Go some other place. Because
So
you can't
change your
sell
job
one
then.
product.
Okay.
I mean, how good that one product is. Nobody can build a business or any kind of success on one product.
Cardone is just all over the place. Can't believe what he's saying. That's just really bad advice. Next, Dean Grazios. I first wanted to mention the jet shot / tarmac shot. Now let's go ahead and watch.
Opportunities that exist today. Why haven't you reached your next level of income, life, and wealth? In most cases, we've been lied to. We've been told that if you find the right opportunity and you work hard, you can be successful. And that's simply not true. Millionaires, billionaires, and successful.
Now I want to mention the title here of this video, The Hidden Cost of Bad Advice, and what it's costing you. What is costing you is watching this guy talking about bad advice so he can get another YouTube view and sell his programs. Let's go ahead and watch a little bit.
Successful people have realized you need the foundation for wealth, the habits, and that's exactly what you'll be learning on the Millionaire Success Habits podcast. All success starts here. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Millionaire Success Habits podcast.
So we've got the typical tarmac shot, the jet shot, and the Tesla shot. All three in this video in the first 45 seconds.
So awesome to have you here today because I want to talk about the most costly advice in the world. That's the most expensive.
The most costly advice definitely is wasting your time watching Dean. I want to mention the jet shot. Let me show you one of the tricks these guys are using. This is a company out of Los Angeles, California. They have a jet on a trailer. There's no wings you can notice. Here we've got the inside of the jet. It's for filming. It's for photos. So check out this jet shot. Look familiar? Next, Dan Lok. First thing I notice is the suit and then the Bentley. I'm going to guess the Bentley is probably rented. Now I notice the title of the video here, I retired rich at age 27, and this is how I did it. Now, the first thing I noticed about this channel is the amount of uploads. If you go to the front of his channel and you go to videos here, it looks like he uploads every day. Here's 13 hours ago. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days. Dan Lok uploads every day. Now, the reason I'm mentioning him uploading every day is because right here it says, I retired rich at age 27, and this is how I did it. Now, when you upload every day, that is a full-time job. Just uploading and editing every video is about 8 to 14 hours of work. If you look at the video title, Retired age 27, well, I can tell you from experience, uploading every day is not retired. It's a full-time job, including commenting, writing scripts, editing, a full-time job. Now let's go ahead and watch some of this.
I want to share with you exactly how I retired at the age of 27. How I did it, and maybe how you could do it as well. Started my first business when I was in high school, just with a couple of buddies mowing lawns for people in our neighborhoods. That's my very first business. There are three things.
Now I noticed the word he used, entrepreneur. That word is another sign for a guru that gives bad advice. Also, the mowing of lawn.
So the very first thing is this. I focus on developing what I call high income skills. You see, the first 5 years of my business career, when I was getting started, the first 5
years of his business career mowing lawns. Now I want to mention again, every 1,000 views, YouTube is paying Dan. So the more you watch, the more money he makes. Oh, by the way, I thought I'd show you this website here. This is a luxury car rental website. You can rent a Mercedes, Lamborghini, Ferrari, a lot of nice cars here. This car right here, this is probably the one that Dan rented. Looks just like it. Next, Lopez. I wanted to mention he's the exotic car fake jet king of YouTube. Fake guru. All his uploads are just about rambling, about how much money he made, waste of time, full of bad advice. He is also the king of junk ads, selling you programs. His programs cost anywhere from $70 to $1,000. He's got 2 channels, Ty Lopez, and his second one is the Ty Lopez fan page. I was looking real close at Ty Lopez fan page, and I noticed his latest video here has 4 views. This one has 13 views. This one has 109. Let's go ahead and watch his top video here.
Use this cash. Just got back from the bank. I'm giving away $10,000, $1,000 a day to my Instagram followers. So, and then every day I'm just gonna go in. I'm gonna look at people who like. So go ahead and like every post I do.
More bad advice. He asks you to like his posts so he can get more YouTube views and likes. Next, Gary V. Let's watch a little bit of his F-bomb laden bad advice.
98% of people are sitting on 50-50 their whole life, which means they're 0-0. So when you're 50-50, you get 1 day, and anything else is flip a coin to pick the one and never look back.
Anybody out there? I have a big life decision to make.
What I've noticed about Gary V, the F-bombs, the bad t-shirts, all he does is rant and ramble about himself. He's not real flashy. He's also kind of unkept. Just woke up look, that bad breath look. Let's watch some of his YouTube videos.
Such disproportionate self-esteem in me without creating entitlement. When I was nice to people, she out of it. When I struck out in a game, she didn't make pretense. A fine line. How many people here consume my content?
Again, I noticed the bad t-shirts. I noticed the F-bombs. Just bad advice all the way around. Also, I noticed when you go look at his channel that he uploads every day. If you look here, we've got 11 hours ago. Here we've got 4 days ago, 5 days ago, 6 days ago, 1 week ago. He pretty much uploads every day. More and more ranting and rambling so he can get more views. He can throw more F-bombs so he can sell $120 to $1,200 tickets for his seminars. Okay, now on to the positive channels. I want to go over a few channels here to show you some excellent substitutes. Y Combinator. It's all about startups. They've got some great content here. Very positive channel. Very business oriented. Great channel. Next, HubSpot is a great channel. Got a lot of good information here. A lot of good content. What HubSpot is, they're a software company. They actually have a free version of their program that is actually really good, the CRM. It works for sales, maybe a real estate agent. Great channel. Love it, HubSpot. Very positive. Next, Bill Gates. Great channel, a lot of good information, very positive, excellent channel. Next, CNBC. You can't miss CNBC. A lot of good information here, information about companies, information about millennials, some great content here. Great channel. Love it. Forbes. Great positive channel here. Great content. They only upload about every week, but very positive. Great channel. Next, Graham Stephan. Graham Stephan is a real estate agent. He talks about credit cards. He talks about saving money. Great channel. Very positive. Definitely recommend to subscribe to this one. Now, last but not least, I want to mention an Alice Cooper interview. Alice Cooper, the rock star. There is a channel that he did a interview on. The name of the channel is Greg Laurie. He talks a little bit about rock and roll history. He talks a little bit about some of the great rock and roll bands, Bob Dylan, the Stones, and the Beatles. It's called God, Drugs, Rock and Roll, an interview with Alice Cooper. It's on a channel from Greg Laurie. Let's go ahead and watch a little bit.
Alice, thanks for having me at your place here. It's called The Rock, right?
This is The Rock. Yeah, we started about 20 years ago, trying to find a place for kids to go where they could, an alternative to what's on the street, basically. And I watched a couple of 16-year-old kids do it.
Now, this is an hour-long video, but I would definitely recommend watching it. A lot of great information about Alice, his life, and rock and roll history.
A drug deal on the corner, and I went, how does that kid not know he might be a great guitar player? Or that other kid might be a drummer? And it just struck me right then, why don't we open that, give them that alternative to go there, And it ended up here.
That's incredible, and I know you're impacting a lot of young people here, and they come in and they wonder what's the catch, but you're just doing something for your community.
Well, and it's not only that, but it's all Christian. We're all Christian guys, and Lord told us to do it, so we just obeyed. That's all.
So speaking of that, when I've told people, yeah, I met Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper.
Now, this is a great video, very positive. Love Alice Cooper. He's got some great music. Check out the video. Now, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Now, if you like this video, go ahead and put in the comments, Fake Guru. This company is out of Los Angeles. We've got a Learjet on a trailer with no wings. Now, go ahead and hit that subscribe button